Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Tom's Gadget Garage. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about an electric scooter that'll be released later in 2024 that has the potential to be a game changer for portability in the electric scooter market. Now, the electric scooter that I'm going to be talking about today is called the Arma, and it's currently under development by a team of engineers in Japan, and their Kickstarter crowdfunding campaign has surpassed 300% of its initial funding goal. So there are a lot of people interested in this new scooter. With that being said, there are lots of lightweight and portable electric scooters available on the market today, but in my opinion, none of them come close to what the Arma has to offer, especially given its size and weight. In fact, the first prototype of the Arma has already been certified as the world's smallest and lightest electric scooter. Let me put this into perspective for you. Imagine you're riding your electric scooter at up to 15 miles an hour to your local grocery store, which is within 3 miles of your house, and as soon as you get there, you fold your scooter down into a form factor that has an area smaller than a sheet of 8.5 by 11 inch printer paper. That's how small the Arma electric scooter is. You can literally fit this thing into a shoulder bag or a small backpack. And with that, you not only get portability, but you also get convenience and, I would argue, most importantly, peace of mind. Now you might be wondering, how does this thing bring you peace of mind? Well, let me tell you what. About 90% of everything that I need is literally within a 3-mile radius of me. And how often do I use my electric scooters or e-bikes to go run those errands that are within 3 miles of me? Hardly ever. And here's the reason why. Anytime I lock my scooter or e-bike outside of a store or establishment that I'm visiting, I'm always a little bit nervous that somebody is going to steal my scooter or bike. And that is a real reason to be paranoid, because there are people who are literally running around with battery-operated circular saws, literally sawing people's locks off. And I'll tell you what, your typical department store lock for bikes and scooters isn't gonna work. I've seen video after video online of people's scooters literally being stolen in the middle of a busy area. And what's really unfortunate about that is that these scooters and e-bikes are supposed to bring another level of freedom and flexibility to travel around on your own personal electric device. And if I'm going to the store rushing to get my stuff, that's not peace of mind. That's me freaking out that somebody's going to steal my stuff and I'm going to have to walk home with my groceries. So that's why I don't take those trips as often, and that's why I think the Arma electric scooter has the potential to be a game changer, because I don't have to worry about locking this thing up outside. I can just throw it in my bag and go inside, do my grocery shopping, hop back out, pull it out, unfold it, and off I go. Now, before I forget to mention it, and this is a really important point, the Arma electric scooter weighs in at less than 10 pounds. Yes, you heard that right. An electric scooter that weighs less than 10 pounds, making it by far the lightest electric scooter on the market. And given its weight, right, one question that you might have is, well, what's the range on this thing? Well, it's up to 7 miles, which you might not think is a lot, but it's great for last mile commuting, or for people like me who can run to the grocery store, run to the pharmacy, run to the dentist office, all within 3 miles of my home. And another added benefit is the Arma has fully removable and swappable batteries that are actually really inexpensive. You know, looking at the Kickstarter campaign, I think right now some of those batteries are as low as $199. So you might get up to 7 miles on one battery, but if you have 2 or 3, you can bump that up to 14 or 21 miles with really lightweight batteries. And so that's the beauty of this scooter, and that's why I think Arma is on the forefront of innovation in terms of portability in the electric scooter market, because there are so many scooters that are huge. Companies are coming out with bigger and bigger scooters. Some of these new ones that, go 70 plus miles an hour don't even have foldable stems. Now, obviously, that's a different type of scooter for somebody with a different purpose. But you don't see so many scooters that are coming in less than 20 pounds. And the ones that are coming in around 20, 27 pounds, they have the same form factor of their larger counterparts. With the Arma, at least the initial prototype, it's folding down into a super small, convenient package. Now, I mentioned it in passing before, but this scooter has speeds up to 15 miles an hour, and it's powered by a 250 watt motor, and it looks like the front wheel might have suspension. Now, we're gonna have to wait and see what the second prototype looks like, because as I mentioned before, this scooter is still in development, and the team over at Arma is saying that it'll be ready to ship somewhere between the middle to third quarter of 2024. So I don't know about you, but I am really excited about this scooter. It's definitely something different, and I think very necessary in this market, because I think, portability, convenience, and peace of mind are huge, and a part of the reason why not as many people use scooters and e-bikes to go run those daily errands, because you do have to find a place to lock those up, and there's no guarantee that your devices will be there when you're done running those errands. If you'd like to learn more about this scooter and the development process, I'm going to include a link below to the Arma website as well as their Kickstarter campaign, which I believe has got a few days left in it. And right now, if that's something that interests you, they've got some really good deals for their campaign contributions. You can get a scooter, it's shipped out as soon as they're ready to rock and roll. And just know that if you do use those links below, they do help this channel. They help keep the wheels moving so that we can do more product reviews in the future. So there you have it. That's the Arma electric scooter that is slated to be released later this year in 2024. And what do you think about this scooter? Pros, cons, thoughts, concerns? Let me know in the comments below. And as always, thank you so much for tuning into Tom's Gadget Garage. We'll see you next time.